I was in this place a couple of times where I would be just literally hopeless, okay? Like I would feel like I would find this new business model. Okay, just to be clear, this video will be about more like business side of things. So I would just find this new business model. I would try to, I mean, I would like to try it and all of that stuff, but then I'm like, well, nothing really worked for me yet. So like, is there even hope for me? Like, is there any reason I should actually try? Like, yeah, it sounds funny, but like everything sounds funny at first. But when I actually try it, it turns out that I can't make it work. So I was a couple of times in this place where I was just about to give up, okay? And like I really didn't see any hope for me. Like I was thinking maybe that's not for me. Like maybe all of this business stuff is not for me. Maybe I just have to like go to this medium path and like try to climb in the job ladder, let's say, job system. So for example, I would start at like something simple and then I would level up, and maybe in 20 years I would be this let's say like a cool advanced programmer, and I would earn a lot of money then, and like that would be still cool, and every single time when I thought about it, I was like, bro, wake the fuck up. I was actually hitting myself just as I did right now. Why? There's a simple reason, because like you have to understand one thing. I know that sometimes you may feel just as I described, so that there's no hope for you and nothing will ever work for you. But there's one thing that's like, I would literally say that it is like the easiest thing to do, like the last stand thing that you can do, basically. And even though it is like the last stand thing, I will call it that way because it guarantees you success, okay? But it doesn't mean that you should consider it as like the last thing to do on your list, as the last thing to try, okay? What I mean by that is that if nothing ever works, there's this one thing that will work for sure, and that is having a personal brand. Now, stay with me. There are people, like, if I would tell you that I can build you a website, okay? What would you say? I'm not interested. Why? Because I'm not. Do you even know that I have programming experience, that I'm technically a programmer? Do you know that? No, you don't know that. Probably. Okay? Maybe you have watched my other videos, or you're one of my friends who are watching this. But other than that, you don't know that I'm a programmer. But I can code you a website. Why won't you accept my offer? Simply because you don't really know about it. You don't know about my experience, okay? You don't know anything about me, and I'm trying to sell you something that will probably cost like anywhere from 500 to like thousands of dollars, okay? Maybe even every single month, who knows? Now, what would happen if I would have a channel, like this channel would be strictly about programming, and I would put out a video every single week or every other 3 days, when a video of me just coding a website, like a professional website, and I would just do it in 20 minutes, and I would show you everything. Like, now, if I would tell you that I can build you a website and I can do it like for $500, you would feel like, bro, like actually that's pretty cheap. Like this guy has X amount of subscribers. So we are not talking about this channel, because at this moment I have like 49, okay? But let's assume that I have like 1,000 subscribers, okay? So damn, this guy has 1,000 subscribers. He is recording about developing different websites every single week, for example, and like he's actually good at it, and he's offering me to build me a website for only 500. Like, bro, of course I will take it. Now, why would you take it? Because I have actually proof. That's the first thing, but also I have personal brand that shows you that I'm actually a programmer, okay? Like, then the highest tier of having a personal brand is when people are paying you not to do something, but because of who you are, okay? That's like the elite tier, and you can actually go to that. But like, the reason why you should build this personal brand is, it makes your life way easier. Like, imagine Mr. Beast. Okay, that's a silly example. I mean, not silly, but like, anyways, imagine Mr. Beast coming to you and like asking you if you would hire him. Okay, I know maybe you're not like a recruiter or anything like that. Maybe you don't have a business, or maybe he would be irrelevant. But like, bro, I would actually have him only to like in my team, only to like flex that I have Mr. Beast on my team. You know what I mean? Or let's say that Iman Ghazi comes up to you and asks you if he could like run a couple of ads for you for your agency. You would just say yes. You wouldn't let him finish and say yes what you want, and like you would just take him and sit him down and like command him to run these ads. Why? Because he has this personal brand, and thanks to his personal brand, people know that he's like a specialist in terms of running ads, in terms of scaling agencies. So if he would come up to you, bro, you just take him and like onto your team and like as I said, command him to run those ads and get you money. You know what I mean? And that's all because of the personal brand. So now you know the benefits of personal brand, right? Now, the best place to build a personal brand is either on YouTube. I think that's the best place, but you can also try to do it on Instagram. And to be honest, I am kind of building a personal brand. I don't have like actual specialization in that right now. Maybe you kind of relate me to this self-improvement niche, something like this, maybe. But I don't have any specialization. But still, like maybe in some time, some long time, someone would actually recognize the name of Mikus, right? Maybe that would be the case. So that would mean that my personal brand is working. If you're trying to build your personal brand, if you will have like this actual strategic approach to that, because I'm just I have this one thought in my mind and I'm just recording about it, so that's not really strategic. But like, if you would have this strategic approach to developing your personal brand and you would actually put in the work, and maybe even just do as simple as I am doing, so no editing, no anything, like maybe I've actually did like a couple of thumbnails, but only because I was like bored and I wanted to do something. So like if I have like 10 minutes of spare time in my evening, I would just create a thumbnail, because why not? Other than that, I'm not putting anything else in terms of work into this channel. So we can do basically the same, but like specialize in one topic, and sooner or later you will have this personal brand going on. If you, as I said, do it on YouTube, you can earn money on AdSense. You can probably open up like a paid community or something like this. And from my example, it doesn't really require a lot of work from you to see results, okay? But it can really like change your life, because it's something that you can do like 20 minutes a day. That's all you need, and like just stay consistent. Don't expect anything big to happen with that. Just record those videos, build up your personal brand, and just have it waiting. Do not delete those videos. Do not like scroll and like refresh the statistics every single minute. That doesn't matter. What matters is that you have those videos in place. They are waiting. They are growing organically in some degree. So that builds up your personal brand, and over time you will see that you have all of the sudden like you can monetize this YouTube channel, that you can open a like paid community, that you have this personal brand and people actually follow you, that you can ask those people different questions, that you can gather data from them. But now you want to open up a software, so now you have like this community tab on YouTube, so you can ask your viewers, your subscribers, if they would like to sign up for a free trial just to test some things and like give you their feedback. You can do so many stuff with personal brand, but first you have to build it. Okay, and as I said, the best thing is, I believe, on YouTube. Yeah, so you know the benefits of why this will work and why you should actually try having a personal brand. Like the last thing is that why I told you but it is something guaranteed to work. It's simply because if you stay consistent, if you keep uploading, it doesn't have to even be daily, okay? I saw successful people who were uploading inconsistently as fuck. Like they could be like they could disappear for like 2 months, then have like 2 weeks daily streak, then like 3 days of nothing, then like 2 videos in 1 day. Ultra inconsistent, ultra unregular, but still they were successful, and they had like those kind of personal brands, and people were actually waiting for them even those 3 months only for that one video. That really helps you. And like the longer you're trying, the more videos you put on the YouTube, the more time you give it, the chances only grow of you succeeding with this thing. And it's a big asset for you. 2, you can actually monetize it later on, and there's no way you will fail. Like if you will keep posting videos like this one, even as simple as this one, you just have to give it time, I tell you. Just as I am doing. Like if you don't believe me, you can just that will be nice like call to action, but you can subscribe to this channel. You can turn up the notification. You will see notification from this channel every single day, okay? And then you can come back here in 6 months, in 1 year, and you will see what happens. That's what I want you to do. If you don't believe me, okay, you will see the magic, and hopefully this will open your eyes. But for now, it's everything from me, and thank you for watching, and as always, keep pushing.